GMAC. This is Alpha Command 3D World Tour. I'm Mike, Community Manager, and fellow leftover.
Hey, I'm Merc, Moderator, DJ, and fellow DJ.
And we are CyberBrokers, and we're going to take our Genesis Mechs off on a great adventure today. I actually have nothing planned because the whole idea is just to explore. So why don't we start out by taking a look. I am on OpenSea, and I'm going to grab one of my URLs. And actually, Merc, if you want, post a VRM link in chat, and I will take one of yours for a tour as well. So this is one of my Genesis Mechs. It's called Apex Elvis. I may be Carterell, but do not call me Elvis. And I am going to take the Mech 2.0 VRM. So this is the 2K resolution version 0 VRM. I'm going to copy the link address, and I am going to go over and go to the Mona CyberBrokers Mech dressing room. So we're going to start here. If you haven't tried this out, this is a place where you can go and you can try on all 50 styles of the CyberBrokers Genesis Mechs. So let me go full screen, give a better experience. This is my existing mech I'm using. So I go ahead and I'm going to change my avatar. I click Import Custom VRM. I paste in that URL I used, or I copied earlier. And boom, I am now my Genesis Mech. Now, to be fair, this one's a little dark, so I think I'm going to take Merc's version here and try that out. Merc, which one did you pick?
I went with the Creative Deviant.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this is one of Merc's mechs. Okay, so you can walk around this world. You can go up to each of the 50 styles. You can hit E for equip. And you can look at each one in detail. There's all sorts of other tidbits in here. What else have you noticed in this room, Mark?
On the left, if you go up there, you got the poster, the best poster in the CyberBroker universe, I think. Yeah, right there.
Ha ha! Alpha Command, I love it. Don't take shit from no one. Join your local Alpha Command. And I think we all freaked out about that when the new website went live. Do you remember the name of that?
Boom Boom Chicka Chicka or something?
Yeah. A rocket launcher with a rubber chicken. I think that's going to show up somewhere eventually. Okay. So I'm not going to use this world to demonstrate Mona, but I wanted to make sure. So it's simple. It's monaverse.com/spaces/cyberbrokers. This is the first place you should start to go look at Genesis Mechs. Let's go to a different world. So this is one of my favorites. So let's enter this world. I love the the moving flowers in this one. Okay, so this is Monaverse. You can access it by going to monaverse.com. Let's change, kept my avatar. So let's change into Merc's avatar. Never figure out how to get key control back. There we go. Give me keyboard control. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a beautiful one. What's the name?
Narcotic from Anonymous.
Awesome. Okay. So as you note, in these 3D worlds, I'm using my mouse to pan around. If you have a scroll wheel on your mouse, you can usually zoom in and out. Okay, so I can do that. For moving around, it's the normal WASD or the arrow keys, so W goes forward. If you use W and Shift at the same time, you will run. Here's the flowers I was talking about. I love these. It's very zen, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so W and Shift runs. S goes left, D goes right, S runs back to you, and again I can zoom in and out. And then of course space is jump. Okay. In some worlds you can fly. I don't believe you can fly in Monaverse yet. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Okay. So let's look at our settings. So we've got, the mouse to look around, space. You can mute the audio. If you want to toggle third person, so if you're like looking at the person versus being the person. And then, let's go play with the emojis and the emoji wheel. This is a nice experience in Monaverse. So I bring up the emoji wheel and let's do a simple one. Want to wave. Okay, it keeps doing it until you move to the next one. I can dance. The rumba style. What's your favorite dance move so far?
It totally depends on the mech. I think hip hop is pretty, or break dance is pretty good.
Yeah, the hip hop's not too bad. Yeah, and you're right. It depends upon the mech. I want to use my Cyber Racer when we get to oncyber for a very specific reason I thought was pretty cool. Okay, you can also sit, hang out. Then we go to settings, and I need the emoji wheel. That's a Z command. Okay, so you can send your emojis flying. So that's as simple as it is, right? It's not difficult. There's a few commands that you can use that help you move. There's a few commands that can help you show emotions and dance, and the rest is all about exploring. Have you explored any more Mono worlds, Mark?
Yeah, actually a couple days ago I did. There's like some really cool giant stage ones with light shows and stuff. There was another one, I forget what it was called, but it was like almost like a cyberpunk museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the best way to describe it, but it there's a lot of really cool ones from people that people have made.
So let's go check out one more of them. So I want to go to explore spaces. Oh, this is the other one, the Neon City Streets. Have you played in this one at all?
Yeah, I checked that one out. I didn't explore like fully because maybe there's more that I was missing. But that one was very high quality. No clue who made it though.
You can usually see. Let's figure out that feature. So as it loads here. Okay, where's the show? Oh, there we go, space info. Oh, by Neon Glitch. Oh, perfect.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes. Shout out to Neon Glitch. Okay, so let's go explore a little. Oh, it's got audio too. By the way, I think the M command gets rid of music. Whoa, okay, slow down. There we go. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I played it earlier, and I don't know if you can like get past. There's something you got to do to like open this portal up. Look at the detail on this.
Yeah, it's definitely nuts. Like, there's literally like a holographic like whale or shark swimming around in it.
Where did you, is that, oh, there we go. Yep. Look at that, wow. And some of these worlds are actually for sale, so you can buy them and then modify them yourself.
Nice. Is there a way for people to buy blank worlds, or are they just slowly releasing them over time?
Yeah, you can, I believe these are free to build. In Mona, you need 3D experience to create them. It's like Unity or Blender to create the world. But if you're a 3D creator, you can create them for free and put them on the marketplace there and sell them.
Nice.
Same with avatars. I know Neon Glitch has a number of avatars for sale up on the marketplace. Okay, is there anything that we missed here? So I mean, it's literally that simple. Just pop your avatar in, go explore, learn the keys. That's it. Have fun, right?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay. Let's explore the marketplace. So again, so like example, these worlds are for sale. So this Neon City Streets one, wow, look at that, last sold for 12 ETH. Okay, I can look at avatars only. So if you're looking for something a little different, or I can look for just spaces. And then where is create? Oh, you need to sign in. So if you sign in with a wallet, then you'll have the create option. Okay, that was good. That was about 15 minutes for Mona. Let's move on and take a look at Hyperfy. So Hyperfy.io, similar idea. There's a whole bunch of worlds available. Hyperfy worlds cost currently 0.09 ETH to buy one and build. The difference there is they have the simpler build tool, so it doesn't require Blender or Unity or Unreal to create a 3D world. So I think, did we show ballistics last time?
Yeah, I think we did. Should we show the blockbuster?
Yeah, let's show ballistics again, then we'll go back to the other one. Give it a minute. Have you been into the blockbuster one?
Oh yeah, I love the blockbuster one.
This is a good question, and we didn't cover it. So each, that's a good point, Mr. Digify. Each world handles multi-user a little differently. So when you go into Mona worlds, you're going into single user mode. So it's just you personally walking around. They have a hangout mode, which puts an additional, string at the end of the URL, and then you can hand that out to people, and then you can all join that world in multi-user mode. And so, yes, if you went into one of those worlds in multi-user mode, you would see everyone's avatars that they're wearing. Does that answer your question? I'll keep looking for additional question there. Okay, so I'm going to load my URL again. So again, this is just the link I copied from OpenSea. And we're going to use the 2K version. I like the 2K version better. Okay. Now, Ballistic, a little comment for you. It takes a really long time to walk from the spawn point to your den. Could you please move the spawn point closer?
He does have a teleport back there.
Where?
So you can teleport all the way to the front. See right to the left there of the door?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I made the long walk once and figured that out.
Oh, I never looked. Look at that. Beautiful backdrop. I wonder if that's a skybox. Okay. So you just walk on it?
Yeah, I think you gotta press an interact button, so probably E. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So one of the cool things about Hyperfy is you can fly. So let me start. So it's the same, commands of WASD, shift to go faster. You can use the arrow keys. But here, if you double space, okay, it puts you into fly mode. Okay. Oh, look, sorry, I'm geeking out. Look at the bottles. And I like, Hyperfy does a little better job of letting you zoom in. Like, look at the details on this thing. Sorry. How many times have you stared at your mechs?
Too many times to count.
Does this remind you of like Mint? Original CyberBrokers Mint. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm flying. Now I kind of use the same commands to move around, but I can, with the cursor, move up or down. I love how he took and increased the size of his mech here.
If you want to see something cool on that lichen, try flying into its chest.
Oh, does it show the cockpit?
Not only that, he made it so you could sit in it.
No way. Where's the seat?
You might need to go up or down, maybe. There you go.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay. So if you haven't seen this yet, okay, I got to get in the right spot so it's not looking totally weird. There we go. Inside of each mech is a cockpit. You don't see it in the 3D assets from the outside because it's a transparent screen. But sometimes you can see it in the mech assembler. And I'll stop there. No more alpha. Okay, so if I click, and this is, Hyperfy has a lot of interaction. So if you look at the cursor and it shows up, you see it says sit, and it's kind of got the left click button. So I click, and now I'm sitting in the cockpit of my mech. How do you find that?
I assume he set that up, but he told people on, I think, the last alpha command about that.
Oh, there it is. Just click here to sit in cockpit. Perfect.
That's a secret I can't read.
RTFM, right? Okay, so let's look at keyboard controls here. So we've got the same thing, WASD for moving up and down. Interaction, left key. So if you see things, and let's go back here for a second. If you see that circle, there you go. If you see that circle just to the right of the head, that's kind of what you're pointing and interacting at. So I can see it, I can play video there. Probably didn't want to do that. Oh, there we go. So that cursor is your pointer, and whatever you're pointing at, you can interact with it. Let's go back to controls here. We covered shift for running, space for jumping, double space. And this one also has a chat over here on the left. So you can type messages. I forgot to cover this on Mona. You can actually talk in these worlds. So if you, currently my mic is muted, but if you unmute, you would actually hear me talking in this world. So you can use it as virtual meeting spaces too. All of these work pretty well on mobile. Have you played on your phone with these yet, Mark?
I haven't, but that's because my phone is ancient enough that it might catch fire.
Oh, look, Dot's here. Where is she? Oh, there we go. Okay, Mr. Digify, you were asking about multiplayer. So Mona's starts as non-multiplayer, but you can make it multiplayer through a URL. Hyperfy by default is multiplayer. Dot, come over here. Stop playing over there. Where did you go? Hello, Dot. Look at that. Woo, woo. Oh, don't shoot me. I don't want to die. No demezzing. That is such a cool mech. I don't believe your face. Your face looks too cute. I will not fall for it. What do you think of that one, Merc?
Definitely love the Demolisher legs and the Demolisher arms. Those are actually low-key one of the coolest in the collection.
Okay. So the other key thing, we touched on this earlier. Hyperfy has a little better features for, I'm not a builder on this world, so I can't show those features. Hyperfy, so Ballistic, as an example, built this entire room. And all he did to do that was like click and place. So he took his GLB of his mech from his mech files, and he loaded it up there. Did the same for that GLB. Okay. These are screens, so he just basically dropped a screen in place, changed the location a little bit. You see how the angles are, a little different here. Gave it a website to point to. This is where he shows the live streaming, Mark?
Yep.
The main screen. Okay, so that's just pointed to a YouTube video. This whole building is one GLB. So he went to like Sketchfab or other places where you can get free 3D assets. So he grabbed that to start. I can probably go, I wonder if he's got collision control on in this world. Can I run through the wall? He does. Okay, so he's got collision control on. If he didn't, you could actually just like walk outside this room and see the rest of the world. I think we kind of covered Hyperfy on Monday, so I don't want to go too much more into that. Is there anything else that I missed here on Hyperfy? The key thing here is interactivity, right?
Yeah, and also too with building, it's much closer to like a what you see is what you get.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? We'll come back here because I believe this is the Lost Paradigms spatial world.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. So here's portals as an example. So this portal would take me over to the Mona CyberBrokers dressing room. This portal would take me to Lost Paradigm Spatial. So that's the other thing I like about these 3D worlds is an easy way to connect them together. So you can just like stay in universe and move around. Okay, I want to cover, so display. Oh, this is another good one. So some of these worlds give you controls on how you see things. So we talked before about VRM ratings: heavy, good, perfect, and I forget what the fourth one is now. Do you remember that discussion on Monday on Paradigm Live?
Yeah, I don't remember what the fourth one was either. I thought perfect was like the.
Oh, there we go. Heavy, good, great, and perfect. Okay. So you'll notice in the background I changed into diamonds. Okay, you can kind of see it there. So some of these worlds give you control over which avatars you see. Okay, for our perspective, we're always going to be in the good category. So if you leave the good setting, that will work well. And why this is important is when you start getting a lot of people in a single room, obviously each person's avatar is X megabytes in size, right? So if people don't have well-formed VRMs, it will start causing performance problems. So you just basically want to stop seeing them and make sure you don't have good performance problems. Have you seen this diamond effect happen before, Mark?
Not lately. I think the last time I saw it was the first time I used Hyperfy, and I had gone through all the settings to play with it and had set it to like perfect, and assuming that it would make things look better, and it kind of just turned people into diamonds.
Yeah. They don't have a keyboard control for third party display, so you can just, this is like your first person, you're looking out of the eyes of your avatar, versus third person, which is you're looking around it. Let's see, I think we've covered Hyperfy. Will eventually get into connect and select versus upload your VRM. And with this one, you can also, if you have the VRM on your file system, you can just upload it that way versus using the URL. And then we're going to get NFT integration in there as well. I think that covers all the features of Hyperfy. Did I miss anything, Mark? Hi, Dot.
Not that I can think of.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I don't think so. I think we covered most of it.
Okay. So let's move on to oncyber. I like this one. Have you played with the Genesis or Macy's parade one yet?
Yeah, I remember going there on the Macy Day Parade, playing around in there. Yeah.
Oh, were you there live, like when it happened?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the tricks here for oncyber is you need to use your 1K.0 VRM for oncyber, and the reason is they have an 8 meg limit. So let me actually show you what'll happen. So if I go down here and I click on my avatar, okay, and I'm going to upload a new one, okay, and if I try to use my 2K.0 VRM, it's too big, 8 meg. And this is something new. This didn't used to be this way because I had a larger than 8 meg one loaded originally. So I try that again. You know, I pick my 1K version instead. Okay, I can give it a name, a description, and then confirm. And you can see, again, it's showing the rating. You know, how many polys, performance. Oh, because I've already uploaded it. Okay. So that's good to know. It won't let you upload it twice. So here I am. And this is similar too. It's as you're pointing at things, you can interact. So E in this case. It's thinking. Oh, cool. Okay, I am in the virtual parade. So let's talk about same key mappings for moving, Mark.
Yeah, it's the standard WASD or arrow keys, I think.
Yep, and then space does this. Space, it almost feels like a high jump.
Yeah, I wonder if it's possible to land on a balloon now.
Let's try. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, once you hit space, I'm not sure how you stop going up. Okay, let's just try straight up. The answer is no. You go right through it.
Now my day is ruined.
Sorry. Okay, so we've got the standard walk. We've got the standard, we've got the standard run, shift. Space does this awesome high jump Iron Man thing. Dancing is the popular thing here on Cyber. So the keys 1 through 9, is that right?
Yep, 1 through 9, and then L to sit.
Okay, so if I do 1, that's my wave. 2. Okay. Now I want to note here, this is what I'm loving about dancing on Cyber with my Cyber Racer is the wheels. So I think it's, yeah. The wheels look like perfect.
It's like a mech moonwalk.
Yeah. The floss. I don't know what that one is. Okay, that one scares me. And oh yeah, 9 is fall down, right? Now, something I haven't figured out, and I wish they had it on Cyber, is you can't zoom in. Like in Mona and Hyperfy, I could like really zoom in and look at my character. Okay, so I need to stand back up again. Okay, you can take pictures. So if you want a screenshot of what's going on, just click that. And you can see who else is in the world. Settings. So this is their version of the good heavy thing. So if I want to go optimal, then I can switch which view I've got. As far as controls, I think that's it for Hyperfy. I'm sorry, on Cyber. And you can interact with certain things as well. I'm not sure there's any interacting. Do you know a good world where we can interact with something on Cyber?
Not that I'm aware of. I have less experience there.
Okay. So let's take a look at a different world. Nope, nope. Oh, let's go to the museum. I forgot about this one. Oh, you're right. F11 worked this time. Oh, was there someone right next to me? There you go. This cracks me up. I love this approach for you don't have 3D assets yet. So it puts your JPEG on your head.
Yeah, it's a good way of solving it. I've seen a couple different places go with that one.
I didn't mean to hit space. Go back down. If someone knows how to fix that. Superstar Chomp Grit? Is that a mech name or a world, Dot? Oh, look at this flying. This is cool. Okay, so they do have portals. So you can interact with things. That's the E button. Oh, look at that. That is sweet. Wait until, did you see the announcement about web GPU this week?
I had heard that there was an announcement. I don't understand what the announcement's about, though.
So, you know, when you're in the browser, you don't really have access. Oh, there's Kess. You don't really have access to the hardware easily that's on the machine. You know, you're kind of stuck in, you know, browser mode and hardware agnostic functions. So web GPU is a way to give you access to GPU power directly, which will help with virtual world creation via the web, you know, because obviously you need the GPU to do something heavy. Oh, hey, Kess. There we go. Okay. Are you equipped with your mech? Where are you? Just disappeared. Okay, I'm going to move on. Oh, wait, let's see. And they disappeared again. Yeah, I think you got to confirm, Kess. When you upload that avatar, you got to confirm before it will equip it for you. And let me verify. Go to settings. Oh, he's trying to change. There we go. Oh, nice Cyber Racer, Cass. Yeah, see, this is, I wish I could zoom in. I can't zoom in and see them. Sweet. I don't know, Merc. Cyber Races Unite.
Oh no, they're taking over.
Well, we need another one. You've been Nico-chan Maxi for a long time. It's okay if we have a second version, right?
Yeah. Now there is some alpha here. Is you could take your VRM into Blender and scale it a little bit. And oncyber it'll be taller.
Thank you for bringing that up. So the VRM standard has sizing inside of it. So if you noticed when we were in Mona and Hyperfy, the mechs looked basically about the same size. For some reason, we're not sure. We got to talk to oncyber. They're showing up smaller. Oh, I love, sorry, Cass doing a fashion show for us. In oncyber, they're showing up smaller, and they shouldn't be, because this is the whole point of a standard, right? So, Merc, you can do what you're talking about, which is pull the VRM into Blender, make it a little bigger, export it, and then use that one. And you've tried that?
Yep, I'm gonna actually try and find you guys and show you my slightly bigger Neko-chan.
Okay. And then, you know, that's something we got to talk to them to understand why. Because in theory, they should be the same size as the other worlds, but they're not. So you can use the Blender trick for now, but we're going to have to figure out why in general. Oh, nice creative deviant. Look at the color selection on that one. Okay, I'm geeking out. Back to the whole point, 3D World Tour. Yep, nice cast. Thank you for demonstrating. Oh, there we go. Merc, nice. Okay, so all you did was open the VRM in Blender, and you needed a plugin for that?
Yeah, VRM import. If you Google it, you'll find it, or you can ask in the Discord.
Okay. So you imported it into Blender. You just literally just dragged bigger size?
You could drag with bigger size, or if you look in the panel, you can scale it very incrementally.
Okay.
By numbers and just scale it X, Y, and Z.
So what was this one?
1.75 scale.
And you need to be careful because you can't go too big, otherwise you'd go over the 8 meg limit.
Yep. Well, not just that. At a certain point, it'll say, yeah, this is just too tall or doesn't fit the dimensions.
Yeah. And so it's interesting. What the method you're using is physically changing the model size. The real answer is changing the dimensions inside the VRM itself, which should scale it automatically and shouldn't change the file size. That's the other key point.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Merc, and thank you. Cass can't be empty. Love you, Merc. I want to hop back to Hyperfy because there was this cool world I saw that was a little exploratory. And then I think we'll end on that. If people have questions, we can start taking them now. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to load up a VRM. Good to go. Okay, have you seen this one before, Mark?
Is this the one you use for your the fizzy thing?
Yeah. So you can actually it's like a little, game's the wrong word, journey, adventure. I don't know. Can you hear the music in the background of this one?
I think I can.
So basically, you come here and you've got to wait for a card to show up. There it is. So you walk on the cart and you wait, and look at the animation. Isn't that amazing? The cart's glitching.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Okay. I hop on the next cart. And now I'm going up. And here's the last cart. On Hyperfy, I think the label of this is degree X, like the degree symbol, and then X. And then once you get to your destination, it's a cool club. Let's see. Good music going on. Actually pick up stuff. Detail. There were stairs. I missed the stairs. There we go. That's it. There you can see the carts going back and forth. So there's more to explore here. So if someone could figure out how you get to the end of this, I think that is all we have for today. Did that cover the basics?
Yep, definitely did.
So if people find other cool worlds that they think we should go explore, pop them in Discord. Maybe once a week we'll find a time to go explore together in multiplayer, like we just saw with Merc and Kess and Dot. And that's it. Have fun with your Genesis Mechs. If you have any questions about them, pop into Discord. But as you saw here, mint it, grab the URL, go. It is that simple. Your Genesis Mechs are ready for you to use. Day one. Any closing words for you, Mark?
Nope, I think we covered everything there.
Awesome. See you back in Discord. Bye, everyone.